everybody. Welcome back to the Clintonville Slasher. I am your host, Lurch Frankowicz, and today we're going to be talking about a 1994 horror film. The, shit, I forgot what movie we're talking about. Oh, I'm stupid. Interview with the Vampire. It had starring Christian Slater, Brad Pitt, Antonio Banderas, who's got the coolest name. I wish my name was Banderas, and Tom Cruise with Kirsten Dunst. A little rundown of the film is that you've got Christian Slater, who is doing an interview with Brad Pitt's character, Louis. Now, Brad Pitt is telling him that he's a vampire, and obviously Christian Slater doesn't believe him. So they're doing this interview, and Louis goes back and tells him all the entire story of his life before he met Lestat and before he became a vampire, and then afterwards. What I think about this film is that I really like it because it's a very cool, like, gothic love story. And at the end of it, you feel really sad for Louis, and you feel really sad for Lestat, and you feel really sad for Kirsten Dunst, Claudia. It's just, it has a sad ending, but it's also like a really cool, like, gothic story. Now, this book was a book first by Anne Rice, and I've actually never read it, but I've heard really good things about it. Now, it is streaming on Netflix right now. You guys can totally check it out for free or streaming on Netflix. If you have never seen this movie, I highly suggest it. The books are, from what I understand about the books, is that they're just a lot more in depth with it. And you got the Vampire Lestat, which is the first book that came out, and then you've got Interview with the Vampire. Obviously, if you're a fan of the films, you know that Interview with the Vampire came out before Queen of the Damned. So I'm not going to get into the Queen of the Damned. I'm not a really big fan of that movie. I could go on and on about how much I don't like it, but I'll stick with Interview with the Vampire, and I think the kill scenes are great. It's got one of the best one-liners in it where Claudia slits Lestat's throat and says, "Good night, sweet prince. May flights of devils wing you to your final rest." I want that shit carved on my fucking tombstone, because that's such a badass line. It's my favorite line from any horror film of all time. So honestly, I give this movie a solid 10 out of 10. It's a really, it's a really, really solid movie. It's a really solid story, and it's really good. So check it out. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me for this 31-day vlog. I hope you guys all stay horror, and I will see you tomorrow for my The Dead Don't Die review. So stay horror. We'll see you next time. Later days.